Hello everyone again, and thank you very much for coming for this class, Introduction to Inspiration Economy. In this class, we are going to tackle today the theory of self-sufficiency. It is again one of the most important theories for the inspiration economy theory, because through this type of theory, we can solve lots of many problems relevant to poverty, relevant to migration, relevant to resource utilization, which is inspiration economy projects mostly focus on. The theory is focused on enabling economic interdependence. So we're not focused only on independence from dependence on the materialistic things, but it's built on interdependence, which is it is more than independence. And the theories increase actually the opportunities of exploration of internal resources. Now, one of the good things about this theory, it helps to regain the socio-economic strength, and it's built in also resilience enablers that help to evoke the role of the society to value the available resources. The theory is built on abundance thinking, which help to improve the living standards compared to the limited capital, especially in rural areas. We have published a lot about this theory because we believe that it helps in building equality in economic affairs, as well as it helps to establish international relations within the community or between the community and international partners. The self-sufficiency also caters to create a preparation for the needs for transitional and transformational stages, where people need to be independent, self-reliant, and persistent. One of the good things about this theory is that it helps the community to maintain the concept of capacity versus demand, and less to be dependent on the concept of or the formula of supply versus demand. It provides also or fulfill the needs of the community, and it helps the community to be self-sufficient, at the same time self-dependent and self-reliant. Now, self-reliance in general is about not being dependent on external flows by relying on oneself or one power, or relying on actually the natural resources within the community and the social resources within the community. So being self-sufficient, it's about maintaining and producing and obtaining the resources one needs, but also about optimizing the utilization of what is owned or produced in quantities of one might need exactly. So we don't produce over what is needed, especially during crisis or challenging times. This theory also is unique because it helped to build, as we mentioned, interdependence by focusing on specific policies, projects, practices that would reduce the risk through mitigation of both probabilities of occurrence of specific essential resources and also the significance of the shortages of these resources. So it is again reduce the risk of through again mitigation of any probabilities that are that might cause the community to be more dependent on external resources. At the same time, it reduces the risk that's coming from the shortages of certain resources. And I think this is very clear. We can see it even in the boycott movement relevant to Palestine, for example. We've seen that because the boycott emphasized to boycott certain products from certain countries and so on, this increased the community or the society or the countries to be more self-reliant. Now, through self-sufficiency, we can have actually a very well studied geographic relations, which is dependent on the energy, the food, the water, the security, or the sanitation. So the self-sufficient encourage that we study the geography and the type of population that can work on that or can help to improve this self-sufficiency. The other thing about self-sufficiency is that it need to be tackled by different perspectives and disciplines. This theory is very effective in management of resources that are necessary for survival or development. The theory also help to produce resources, help to develop attitudes towards proper utilization of resources. Self-sufficiency is also a flexible theory, especially when it comes to economic practices. It helps to contribute to the development of the community's relationship, the community's social assets. Through this theory, we can empower societies through independent models that contribute to product diversification. So this theory encourages the product diversification, and it helps us also to assess the global situation relevant to a specific targeted issue or targeted community. Through this theory also we can emphasize on projects that are relevant to in poverty areas where the poor are available, or we can improve also the livelihood of the people concerned. We can give example of self-sufficiency during COVID pandemic. During the COVID pandemics, many actually societies start to be self-reliant, and they started to give a priority again back to being self-sufficient. In certain situation, they even improve the type and elements of practices that need to be brought back. Okay, by doing, for example, producing from the village to the community, to the market, instead of depending from external market. It helped also, the COVID pandemic helped to build more independent communities that could eliminate poverty. The concept of eco-villages itself is one of the things that we noticed is very important during the COVID pandemic, because it helped the community to build a self-supply concepts relevant to agriculture, animal farming, and ensure the food security flow is available within all the community. And even it helped to face the pandemic challenges and related livelihood consequences. Self-sufficiency is very important because it will give us to see actually the matrix, which is what we need to do relevant to higher impact, and to manage the probability of occurrence of being more dependent. So we need to be more independent by managing this matrix in a proper way. It gives us also top priority for which areas we should focus on when we start to do self-sufficiency projects. I think I will stop here and continue with you in the next session. Thank you very much.